How's it going, guys? This is Jim here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new Halo Megabloks video. Now, I've never done this video before, so obviously so many YouTubers that collect Halo Megabloks obviously make these videos, so I thought it'd be a pretty cool idea to make one. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this. I certainly enjoyed looking at how many figures I have. Yeah. Right, so this is all my Halo Megabloks figures. It's not all of them, it's most of them. I don't know why I said all then, but, you know, currently, right here, in front of me, the video you're seeing, all these figures, there's 111 in total, right here. Although, I do have more, like, I literally have several boxes sitting next to me with a bunch of random parts. Yeah, I have so many boxes of stuff, so I'd say there's another 20 to 30 figures that I could probably make eventually. Although some of my figures are broken, like legit broken. Mainly the old figures, as in like these types of ones, not these types of ones, because the new articulated figures are definitely way better than the old ones. They have a different material, like they definitely feel different compared to the old ones that are actually kind of hard. And it's all about the heads. The heads are the things that always used to break, because now, because of the new material, it's much easier to just literally put the head on and take it off. But when you take these heads off, you literally have to pull really hard, and there's like a click sound, which is yanking against that bit that sort of sticks up out of the body. Where the head goes into. So I used to have Kat, which is she's a member of Noble Team. I still do have her, but the bit, the little round ball joint piece that you put on the helmet actually came completely off and stuck into the hole at the bottom of her head, so I can't get that out. So yeah, rest in peace, Kat. There's also several other figures that's happened to. I think there's like 6 or 7 figures in total that has happened to, which kind of sucks, but yeah, because Kat was like one of those collectible figures. I'm sure I can always get her again at some point. But yeah, so this is most of my collection here. I have arranged them in an order of either class or different type or species. So yeah, let's start at the front. Well, careful there, Noble 6, you're kind of falling. So yeah, I've put main or special figures at the front or in a certain place at the side. So starting off here, we have Noble 6. Here we have ODST Buck, not ODST Buck. I'm an idiot, that is Spartan Buck. Blue. So here are my 3 very special figures. So the one farthest left here is Cortana, and you got her in one of the little what you call them? The little figure bags, poly bags. That's basically what they are, little bags. Yeah, so here, this is probably the most rare figure I have in the whole of my collection. This is a gummy figure, as people like to call them. It's completely see-through, transparent, whatever you want to call it, green, light green. I'm not actually sure. I think it's this type of Spartan. I'm not really sure on every single type of Spartan name. I know I am a big Halo fan, but there's like hundreds, if not thousands, of different types of Spartans. But I'm pretty sure that is just the same version as that, except obviously within the articulation. So yeah, it's definitely an awesome figure. They even gave you a grenade launcher that was in this transparent green color as well, which is awesome. Next to that, this is another rare figure. This is a half active camo jackal. It is, I think, an old figure. Well, it's not super old in terms of the poly bags or the little, you know, figure packs. Although what's cool is the active camo actually kind of, if I can get this on the camera, goes into the torso there as well, just at the right hand side, which is pretty cool. So yeah. Next, we have the 2 versions of Master Chief I have. You could count one of these Spartans as Master Chief if you really wanted to. But yeah, so this is the old version. This is the new articulated version, except this is the one with the helmet crack in it. So yeah, then moving on, all of these here are the Spartan Mark whatever types. So yeah, there's all different types of marks. There's like, you know, the Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3, blah 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 blah, all the way up. The oldest figures I have here are, well, really all of them are old, but these ones are special because I got this in the sort of Arctic terrain set. So as you can see, their feet actually have a little, if I can get my camera to focus, there we go, a little snow effect on it, which is pretty cool. So yeah, then we've got all of these. These two are probably the rarest in the entire lot, as well as this one. I'm actually sure those, yeah, those two are supposed to be switched around actually, because that's a slightly darker shade of green. Yeah, so I might just go do that now. There you go. So it's these two that are really the rarest as well, because these, I'm pretty sure, were in one of the first Halo Megabloks sets ever released. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So moving on, we've got some active camo figures here. These couple of rows, mainly these 2 or 3 rows, are just Spartans all the way down. And I have arranged them into a class, so obviously we've got some scouts here, old and new versions. And here we have some, I'm pretty sure you call these oddballs, maybe not oddballs, can't remember the name of them. Anyway, there you go, all the way down. Orbitals, that's the name of them. Gotcha. Right, then we've got some more here, once again arranged, some Evas there. And yeah, so now, all the way out here, the reason I have these 3, actually, I don't know why that one's there. These 2 are NMPD. I do have another 2 NMPD figures, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, so let's move on to the next row now. We've got a couple more Spartans, and yeah, here we have ODSTs. So all this row here, that's all ODSTs. Old version and new version. Here's 2 of the metallic figures. They shine quite well in the light. Yep, moving on. Now, I can't remember the name of these Covenant figures because they are quite old. They're from like Halo 1 and 2. I don't think they were in any other Halos. I'm not quite sure. They might be called Ultras. I'm not quite sure. Don't take my word for that. Yeah. So, all different shades here. We've got a silver and a cyan. We've got a red and cyan. Then, back here, we've got a brown. And we have got a white, which is actually, that's actually a special figure. That's the one that I'm pretty sure was friends with Arbiter in Halo 2. I'm not entirely sure. I definitely know that it was in the Phantom set, and you got Arbiter and that figure with it. So yeah, obviously here as well, a row in front are the Brutes. I do have more Brutes as well. That's a jump pack Brute, that's a default. These 2, this is a Brute Chieftain, and this is the ODST themed one, so as if you have the visor on, and that's the outline of the Chieftain you'll see. Let's go a row back again, and we have 3 of these Arctic pilots. I'm pretty sure they're pilots anyway. So this row was mainly just Marines and pilots. So here we've got all different types of Marines. I've actually arranged them, if my camera would ever focus. So all these ones are the ones with masks and visors. There we go. These 2 are the ones with the weird waggy sunglasses, and then these are the ones with the little eye things. So yeah, that's all the Marines. Here we get to the updated version of Marines, so this is like the Halo 4 version basically. We also have that special one over there, and we also have a captain or a sergeant, whatever you want to call it. Let's move a row back again. Here we have Jul Amdama, and then we have 3 Storm Elites, the newer versions. 2 Storm Elites there, the older versions. Here, these are very, very, very old Elites. Probably one of the first ones ever made. And these ones here, the slightly newer Elites, but obviously they're still old because they don't have the updated articulation. Then here we have the 2 versions of Arbiter I have. One on the left is the old articulation, but very nice shiny paint with a lot of details on it. That's what I love about that figure the most. Look at that. And then we have the newer version of Arbiter, which is good too, but, you know, not really a super amount of detail compared to that one. Back here we have another type of Elite. This one I actually got in a set where you can switch its head to this type of Elite, or these types of Elites. So I could have just kept the head on it, but I wanted to vary the amount of different types of Elites I have, so yeah. Then we have 3 of these weird type of Covenant here. I'm not sure the names of these ones. Moving along, we have a jackal. I would place that up at the front with this one, but that one's a special one. So, yeah. Here we have a... Oh, I'm not sure what you call this one. I had the name in my head a minute ago. But, yeah. Basically another Covenant figure. There we go. Just put his head up. Yep. Here we have two of the newer versions of Grunts. The one on the right is... well, it's the one with the back to tank, basically, and the little mask thing over its face. And here we have an active camo. These ones I'm pretty sure were called, like, Pearl Grunts, just because they had, like, a big pearl thing at the back. But there is a legit name for them as well. Here we have all the older version of Grunts. I actually have 4 of these in total. One of them is somewhere. The other 2 are broke because the legs were really easily broken in these things, if you remember having them. Let's move on to the back row now with the Prometheans. If you're wondering what these sandbags are for, I'm using 2 base plates, so that's just to join them together, basically. Huh, you get it? Basically. Okay, sorry. Okay, so we have 2 crawlers there, then we have 2 soldiers, then we have a watcher, and a knight. So that is pretty much all of my collection. I do have more figures, like I said, but yeah, it is quite a lot of figures when you look at it. I do want more, though, as you do. There are 2 sets coming out soon, or so there's, well, there's meant to be, at least. Blue Team and Spartan Locks Team, which for some reason I've forgotten the name of. Fire Team Osiris, that's the one. Yeah, so... sorry I'm a bit rusty on names of all these things. I'm sure some of you may know them. It doesn't really matter, but yeah. So if you've enjoyed this video, if you like more, or if you would like more of these in the future, then be sure to leave a like on the video. And also comment how many figures you have if you do a little count. And also if you've any rare figures, please do be sure to let me know, because I'm always intrigued, which... It's pretty cool if you have, you know, rare figures, like that one especially. Yeah, so that's it for this video, guys. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!